Good morning, children. We are dealing with the chapter Polynomials for class 9. Today we will find the values of a polynomial at an indicated value. Let us see an example. Okay, just say we have a polynomial x squared plus x minus 1. Okay, now we have to find the value of this polynomial, say at x is equal to 1. Okay, now to find the value of this polynomial, what we will have to do is, we'll have to first name this polynomial. Okay, when we name the polynomial, just like all of us have names, we can have names for the polynomial. It can be named as p of x or q of x or r of x, anything. So let us say, let p of x equal to x squared plus x minus 1. Are we okay with that? After naming the polynomial, you take the indicated value and substitute it instead of x. So what does that become? Therefore, p of 1 is equal to, wherever x is, substitute the value 1. So what will you get? 1 squared plus 1 minus 1. Here, instead of x I put 1, so 1 squared plus, instead of x I put 1 minus 1. So what will you get? This will cancel out, you get 1. So I have found the value of the polynomial at x is equal to 1. Just say, they say, find the value of this polynomial at x is equal to 2. So at x is equal to 2, what will you get? P of 2 will be equal to what? Instead of x I am going to put 2. So what will it become? 2 squared plus 2 minus 1. Have you got it? So what will you get? 2 2s are 4 plus 2 minus 1. So 4 plus 2 is 6. 6 minus 1 is 5. So the value of this polynomial at 2 is 5. Have you got it? Okay. Now let us find the value of this polynomial at x is equal to minus 1. Okay, so at x is equal to minus 1, what will you get? P of minus 1 is equal to, instead of x I am going to put minus 1 the whole square plus, instead of x it will be minus 1 and minus 1. Have you got it? So what will you get? Minus 1 whole squared will be 1 minus 1. Plus into minus, minus, minus 1. So this will cancel out and you will get minus 1. Have you got it? So the value of p of x at x is equal to minus 1 is minus 1. Have you understood how to find the value of a polynomial at an indicated value? Okay, that is good. Now, supposing we had, you want to find this value even at x is equal to 0 also we can do. We'll do that also and then we'll carry it. Just say they want it at x is equal to 0. So what will you get? P of 0 is equal to 0 squared plus 0 minus 1. So 0 minus 1 equal to minus 1. So what is the value of p of x at 0? It is minus 1. So have you understood how to find the value of a polynomial at a given value? Okay. Now let us see what is the 0 of a polynomial. Zeros of a polynomial. Now, supposing the polynomial is p of x, okay, and we find that p of x is equal to 0. If p of x is equal to 0 for a given value of x, then that value of x is known as its 0. Is known as its 0. See, for example, let us have a polynomial, say p of x is equal to x square plus x minus 3. Okay? Okay. Let us say minus 2. Right. So, now I want to find the value or the 0 of this polynomial. Okay? So, now if I try p of 0, let x equal to 0. So, what will I get? I will get 0 plus 0 minus 2. That is minus 2. So, it is not equal to 0. So, this is not a 0 of the polynomial. So, now let us try let x equal to 1. When x is equal to 1, what will I get? P of 1 is equal to 1 square plus 1 minus 2. So, what will I get? 0. So, I have got 1 plus 1 is 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. So, when I get P of 1 is equal to 0, then this 1 is known as the 0 of this polynomial. Have you understood? We'll go for another example. Okay. For zeros of a polynomial, that value should satisfy that polynomial so that you get 0. Okay. So, for example, let us say P of x is equal to x cubed plus x squared plus minus x, okay, minus 1. You say this like this. Okay. Now, let us see which value, supposing I say, let us turn, if I take let x equal to 1. If I take x is equal to 1, and then what is P of 1 going to be? You will get 1 cubed plus 1 minus 1 minus 1. Correct? So, what will happen? You will get 1 plus 1 minus 1 minus 1. This will cancel out to be 0. So, when I get the answer as 0, then this will become the 0 of the polynomial. Therefore, 0 of P of x is 1. Did you understand how to find the 0 of a polynomial? Okay. Now, this is okay for these kind of things. We have to do by the trial and error method. So, we try with 0, 1, minus 2 till we get the 0, and that will become the 0 of the polynomial. Okay. See, for example, supposing they give you one sum like this. P of x, find the 0 of, find the 0 of P of x equal to 2x squared plus x minus 1. Okay, they have said like this. Now in this case, let us see whether we have to find the 0 means first we have to try with 0. So let us say let x equal to 0. So what will you get? P of 0 will be 2 into 0 square plus 0 minus 1. So what will you get this as? You will get, this will become 0 plus 0 minus 1, that is minus 1. So this is not equal to 0. So this is not going to be the 0. Now let us say let x equal to 1. So in that case, what will I get? I will get P of 1. P of 1 means, what will I get? 2 into 1 square plus 1 minus 1. That will be 2 plus 1 minus 1. Because 1 squared is 1, 2 into 1 is 2, plus 1 minus 1. So you get 2. Is that equal to 0? No. So if that is also not equal to 0. Now let x equal to minus 1. So what will you get? P of minus 1 is equal to 2 into minus 1 whole square plus minus 1 minus 1. So what will you get this as? Minus 1 whole square is 1. So 2 into 1 is 2. Plus into minus, minus 1, minus 1. So 2 minus 2 equal to 0. So we have got the 0 as the answer. In that case, what will this become? This will become minus 1 will become the 0 of the polynomial. So 0 of p of x is minus 1. Have you understood how we have arrived at the answer? Yes. So this is called the trial and error method. So where we try with different numbers till we arrive at the answer 0. Okay. Now for example, in case of a linear polynomial, we can find the 0 easily. Instead of going in for the trial and error method, we can directly find it. Just say p of x is equal to x minus 5. It's a linear polynomial. So now we have to start with 0, 1, 2, minus 1, minus 2. It is going to be a tedious process. So for a linear polynomial, it is one easy method, a shortcut method will be equate this polynomial to 0. So what will you get? You will get x minus 5 equal to 0. So what is the value of x in that case? X is equal to 5. Now if I substitute this value there, I will get 0. See, let x equal to 5. Therefore, p of 5 is equal to 5 minus 5 equal to 0. Did you understand? So it becomes very simple. Understand? So in case of a linear polynomial, we can solve it by equating the polynomial to 0. Now let us see one more example. Just say we have a sum like this. They say find the 0 of p of x where 3x minus plus 1. Okay, just say it is 3x minus plus 1. Now this is a linear polynomial. So when it's a linear polynomial, how did I say you can find the 0? By equating the polynomial to 0. So when I equate this polynomial to 0, what will I get? That implies 3x is equal to minus 1. Have you got it? Then what will that be? X is equal to minus 1 by 3. Are we okay with that? Now when x is equal to minus 1 by 3, this is going to be the 0. Let us check if it is the 0 of the polynomial. So I am going to find, therefore, p of minus 1 by 3 will be equal to 3 into minus 1 by 3. See, instead of x I have substituted minus 1 by 3 plus 1. So what will I get? 3 and 3 will cancel. Minus 1 plus 1 equal to 0. So this is an easy method for finding the 0 of the polynomial in a linear polynomial. Have you understood? Okay. I will give you some homework. Please check the zeros of the polynomials, as well as I would like you to find the value of a polynomial at an indicated value. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.